Yo, look at that frame rate. As soon as I start the game, what is going on? Why? What do I do? Where's... It wasn't on performance. Interesting. I mean... How is... I can tell the frame rate just... It's not good. What is going on here? This is terrible. Unacceptable. How are people developing these games for consoles? And then shit like this happens. Like, do you not test your own game? Like, you know what console you're developing for. Also, how do I change the difficulty? Do I have to exit the game? I have not played 71 hours. I just leave the game running. Settings. That's not the right button. Can I really... So you set this difficulty at the start of the game for the entire playthrough? Not a fan. Or am I just dense and I just kept skipping over? Whatever. I guess I'll just look it up online later. Maybe because I left the game running for too long. Some cache or something built up. Restarting the game, nuked the garbage collector.
That's odd.
So this is what surprises you. You can jump through portals, but this magnificent place is odd to you. Not gonna make it. Casually levitating. Is that the commie? Oh, it's Clementine. Bruh. By the way, my character's badass. Did you see the way she just withstood that? Didn't fall off.
I know them! They're my friends! Please! What are you doing here?
Nice.
You saved my ass. I'm here to save yours.
Making friends with aliens.
You didn't have to do that.
Well, you were pulled screaming into a giant crystal, so I kinda did.
Right. I guess I would have done the same. But how did you find me?
To be honest, I'm not sure. But I think it has something to do with this.
I put a tracker in your phone, don't worry about it.
They risked their life to find me. You can trust them.
Anomaly.
What are you?
The Keeper.
The keeper of what?
The realm in which you now reside. All realms. All my mandate to protect.
What is it talking about?
This is the labyrinth. A place between worlds. Connecting the worlds. The Keeper protects all of them from the root. We got them out of Earth, but the others...
There is little time. System failure is imminent. This segment. Where did you find it?
I killed something, and it kind of fell out.
Interesting. A failsafe.
Is that bad? That sounds bad.
No. It's... good.
The index can be repaired. 3 outcomes emerge, where once there was one.
We could do it. We could end the root.
More segments are required. The anomaly will retrieve them.
Wait. What about her?
The tide must be stemmed. The utility must remain.
The utility? You mean Clementine?
Yes. Clementine. Corruption tears at the seams of this realm. Yet the doorways remain. Gateways to other realms. This key grants passage. Find the segments and return them to me.
Do I finally get to go to other areas? Finally past the starting phase of the game? I love the way this thing talks. I'm an anomaly. She is the utility. Clementine reminds me of Sarah from Final Fantasy, like 13 or whatever, whichever version it was. Like so childlike, innocent. Yo.
The labyrinth is compromised. Resources are limited. Ask. Kidnap. Misnomer. The utility was required. The utility has been acquired. The utility consents and remains. Clementine bears the nature of both core and guardians. The utility understands what is needed. She understands the Keeper. I can no longer maintain stability on my own. The utility is a necessary resource. Necessary, but insufficient. The segments are required.
So she has some superpower that's related to this realm, the realm in between worlds. Interesting how the Keeper, the thing that looks like an eyeball, mentions that she consents as the last thing within his sentence.
Entity, Clementine, was key to stabilizing the system, to preserve the worlds. I am the Keeper. I was the first to rise. I will be the last to fall.
Those are some fighting words.
The seat of all worlds. First the core, then the labyrinth, then all worlds that are, were, or shall be. The core has been purged of corruption, yet corruption remains. All must be purged. The labyrinth must hold fast, must be last to fall.
I'm just wondering, the way that it speaks, this probably has nothing to do with the game. This is me just making shit up in my mind of how sentient this thing is. Is it like one level below something being alive? Because it sounds very mechanical, robotic in the way it processes information, refers to itself. It doesn't really seem to have a will. It's not like it follows its will to protect this place. It's like it's been given it to it, and it just obeys.
Little that has not been said. Their origin is unclear. Their existence unexpected, yet ideal. A failsafe in the event of utter collapse. The segments repair the index. The index purges the corruption. New outcomes emerge. The anomaly's involvement has altered probabilities. Altered them further. Find the remaining segments. The Creator. The Creator. Obscured. The Creator is the Creator. The first was extracted from an entity of great power. Logic dictates. The others are dissembled within the same. Search the worlds. Seek out other powerful entities. Extract the segments within them. Hesitancy irrational. Either the anomaly erases one life, or the root erases all. There are no other outcomes. Short-term outcomes are likewise simplistic, for the entities in question erase lives as well. Erasure is unavoidable. Entropy deliberate. This one seeks to maintain the cycle.
See, the thing is, to me, that sounds like that commie from earlier. Reasoning is the same. Save everything, i.e. the Drazir, at the cost of some supposedly insignificant number of life forms. But in this case, although the logic is exactly the same, it applies, I guess, more strongly. Although literally it's just a shift of perspective from one target of being the Drazir and whatever that thing was that was trying to eat me, versus all entities. So they aren't any different, and yet I'm a lot more fond of this state machine of some form. So, I don't know.
Unknown. The intersection of worlds with surviving entities of sufficient power, and worlds for which corruption has not made them untraversable. The intersection is small. Start with one, then search another. The labyrinth is the connection of all things. It is the seat of the worlds, built upon the core, and all worlds are built upon it. I have provided the maximum help that I can. All endeavors will fail if I do any more. You are the resource now. Find the segments and return.
How very utilitarian. This thing is clearly unintelligent. It doesn't think on its own. It's a highly complex rule set that it follows, but you could definitely game it for an advantage. Yo, girl.
Hey, Traveler. I hope it didn't cost you too much to find me.
What's my name, bitch?
Well, I'm sorry anyway. You shouldn't have had to come after me. I'd have told you if I could. So, how's the ward? Yeah, that sounds like Bo. Well, if you see him again, tell him I'm fine. More than fine. I'm at peace. Not that that'll keep him from worrying.
Sounds like a major cope for somebody who can't be around people.
I do. For so long now, I felt lost. Especially on Earth. I felt like I was living someone else's life. I joined the Dreamer program with the promise of making a difference. A chance to do something that mattered. I thought I'd found it on Reesum, but it didn't last. It wasn't real. But these powers, Everything that's happened to me, it's all been leading me here. This is where I'm meant to be. This is where I'm needed. No. I mean, maybe? I don't know. It's complicated. There was a time I thought the ward would never be home again. It still isn't. Though, that doesn't mean it won't ever be. But I'm needed here now. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. I can't go back, Traveler. Not right now.
She's clearly a child in an adult's body. She doesn't know how to process her own emotions, doesn't know where she's at in life, trying to discover her own journey. Confused at the moment. Doesn't know her place because she doesn't really know herself or what she even wants.
No. Not that I've bothered to look. That old man's got his own journey. Same as me. Nothing that'll make sense, probably. The labyrinth isn't what it looks like. But it also is? Let me try again. Most of this place is like thought and energy. There's so much more to it than what your senses see. I only know that because of my bond with the Keeper. I mostly feel the labyrinth. Like a heartbeat. Or sunlight. And like both of those things, it's connected to everything.
That's not even necessary synesthesia. And not to get onto like woo crystal shit, but like I felt similar things.
Yeah, sorry. I don't really understand it all myself. I'm not even sure I can. Try
Intuition
asking
of
the Keeper
sorts.
about it. Their answers might not make much more sense than mine, but at least they know what they're talking about. The Keeper needs you. We all do. And hey, if you see the ward again, tell Bo... Tell everyone that I'm okay. They don't need to worry about me.
It's fine if you need to go and like have your own time, go do your thing, discover yourself. But bitch, you got pulled into another world. You didn't say shit to anybody, and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna stay here now. Not even say goodbye to anybody. Just pass them a message, like, I'm fine, I'm good. I'll see you maybe never. Motherfucker. No chest or something for a power-up? Outside of, you know, getting here and it gave me some stuff. So how do I go to the next world? Yo, you could have at least... I wanted to see her do that. What? Oh man, I thought I just... Okay. I thought I started walking up some invisible stairs. Do it. Looks dope. Six deaths, don't worry about it. I'm a pro. Aura size, what? Bro, I don't know what this is, but I'm increasing my aura. Super Saiyan mode, bruv. I wonder what the death symbol is. The skull in the map, the bottom right. Didn't give me some stuff. Where do I use this? I assume it's the... Yeah, okay. It's even called the portal key. Makes sense. So there's 3 portals. There's that red one and the 2 at the start in the main section. Is there any more? I don't remember anymore. The fact that there's only 3 areas in this game, like, are you gonna open more portals? Yo, that was a quick load. And then the frame rate drops. I don't remember where that red portal is. It's annoying. I don't know how... Yeah.
Here they come.
Okay, I don't think it would reach me. And I don't think it would do it that many times. And I forgot it does that. Yo, what? I was gonna say, I kind of... Look at that health regen. That's quick. But I'm tired. Maybe I even said it. I don't have the energy to dodge everything quickly. Just playing on vibes.
Okay, this is it.
What I also don't understand is why does this thing have, like, I don't know, how many squares did it have? 16? More than that? When I can only use one of them? I guess it just shows me my quest inventory, maybe? How do you manage to go from one world to a completely new section of the game, and it looks just as dead and bland as the previous sections? Like, no color, no differentiation. It's like I might as well still be running in the previous sections. Remnant 1 was so much better than this. Yaesha. So I assume there's going to be 2 more sections up here. And I would like to think that there'd be at least 1 more section down here. I don't know if they would fill this bottom section.
Huh. Wow. A whole other world. How many of these are there? Find these segments, huh? Yeah, well, Clementine and that talking ball of light hang out and meditate. Great, great, bad. Sounds fair.
hang out, just vibe. I wonder if that's an infection. Because this clearly isn't like a tree creature. Has a mask on. Appears to have underwear or pants or whatever.
Paxeltak. Those foreign to the pan have not been seen upon Yaesha for long and long. The pestilence takes me. Or is it now simply part of what I am? It has been so long. The difference hardly matters. But the Paxeltak, how comes it here, to Yaesha?
Shout out to the dev who wrote this dialogue.
The Red Crystal. I have seen them in my restless slumber. The pestilence think of them often. Especially the stones of the Paxeltak's earth. I am Badel of the Vaumnt. When this world was young, the pan did service to the green and growing things. Now, the pan betrays the world. And the world, the wolf, betrays the pan. The Ravager, plague of the pan and defiler of the dough. The wolf hunts all, yet is itself unhunted. To the shame of all pan. Once part of the balance, the immortal Ravager has cast aside this world and pledged fealty to the pestilence that would destroy all worlds. And the red dough, that which held the Ravager in check for long and long, has not been seen in an age. If it seeks to save its own life and world, the Paxeltak must hunt the Ravager and end it. The beast is not alone. The Lamir have given themselves to it in service. Once servants of the Eternal Empress, many Lamir have been seduced by the Ravager's blood-soaked tongue, and thus betrayed the ban. Beware, Paxeltak. They will fight until the beast's final breath. I can assure the Paxeltak it will be nothing of the sort.
So okay, there's something that is taking over this world, or all worlds. Seemingly he's covered in it. There is some entity, wolf-like life form. Is it intelligent? There are things that follow it. Seemingly they will continue to respawn or not die until it dies. That's going to be an annoying boss fight.
Ask its questions. I offer what truth
Its
I have.
questions.
The beast is a part of Yaesha. Wolf and doe, doom and hope, were already here when the ban crossed the darkness. The Vaumnt saw both in a vision, but alas, my ancestors hid the former. At the height of our empire, the Ravager attacked and nearly destroyed the ban. It was only through the Song of Ifir that we were able to quiet the beast. Would that we had slaughtered it then, but the Laniers stayed our hand, and the interest of the balance. Where the Vaumnt lived in service of the Guardian that gives life, the Laniers served to inter the dead. It was they that saw two sides to everything. The Lanier asserted that a healthy forest holds both flowers and fangs, hope and doom, life and death. If we destroyed one without thought, we would ultimately destroy all. So, the Ravager was spared, kept at peace by song and strain for long and long, until it came. No, not Ford, nor the Destroyer, nor the Paxotech before me. Though it destroyed, nonetheless. With the Ravager's peace broken, the unliving pestilence took its place. All things became corrupted, and I became this. Yes. The root, as the Paxotech put it, have broken the balance. It is their purpose, for they are the end of balance. The end of all things. Now, to save itself, the Ravager serves the pestilence as faithfully as the Lanier served the wolf. The balance is undone. Only the death of the Ravager and the restoration of the doe can renew it. I know this in my bones. A spirit worthy of praise. A blessed portent of hope. The doe is life and protection. Archetypal grace to confront the Ravager's hunger. For an epoch and more, the doe has led her counterpart on a chase, eternal. Alas, no more. For long and long, doe and wolf have been embattled, neither emerging the victor, for neither can. The one may gore and the other gnash. Neither will kill the other. Yet those foreign to Yaesha, those not bound to the balance, are under no strictures. Paxotech ended the wolf. Pestilence gave it new life. Just so. And the wolf has sworn servitude in exchange. For the Ravager loves nothing more than its own life. The balance has been shattered, and the future is uncertain. If the wolf can die, the doe may as well. And the pestilence holds no compunctions for consequences. The children of the doe believe the balance was ever a lie. That the Ravager should have died at the first, and the doe must be reborn. I can agree with them on the latter. Yaesha's only hope is for foreign to stop foreign. Paxotech must face the pestilence and all who would side with it. I was attacked long ago. Seasons and seasons. It started as a small wound, but then it grew. Consumed me. Now, there is more of the plague than the ban. In truth, I know not why I still live, if living this truly be. Perhaps the pestilence wants something from me, from this body, and I live only because I fight. It is a fight I will lose. This is certain. The pestilence grows inside me, even now, as we converse.
Don't we have a cure at the ward? Cass was healed. And it looked... This looks vastly different compared to what she had.
The children of the Red Doe are innocence and naivete. They believe the balance was broken when the Empress first ate the fruit of life. If the balance was ever real to begin with. They're idealistic, unreasonable, foolhardy. And yet, when I look at what our ways have wrought, and how faithfully the children follow the dough, I find it harder to question their beliefs. Trade? Perhaps. Money is of little use to me for obvious reasons, but others may find value in what the Paxeltech may leave behind. Take what it will, Paxeltech, but leave something it considers of equal value. Sacrifice to the balance, and give to the pen.
I'm actually disappointed. I really thought it would let me trade and have some cool mechanic where I have to decide that something totals like an equivalent amount of 1,000 scrap. But no, then you just come back to this boring ass system. Why? I kind of like that amulet. My current one is some stamina one, I think. Please do not add any status effects to me. Especially ones that I need to have consumables to remove. I don't know, this seems kind of cool, but it's a little bit expensive compared to what I have now. I'd rather just level up my weapons.
May that serve it well, and may its gift lift the ground beneath the red doe's feet.
So what I want to, well, first of all, I wasn't really listening to what he was saying. I'm way too tired. But in terms of what piqued my interest is, why am I an it? This creature clearly identifies me as a living being. It doesn't distinguish between us and them. It talks about balance. Clearly this is an independent life form as well, so it's not like part of a hive collective. Hence the us versus them. So why am I an it? How does it perceive me? I mean, if it were to perceive me beyond just this game interaction. Because it clearly identifies me by a type, Paxel, whatever. Identifies the Ravager, identifies other entities. The root. Is everything an it to you? Why? I don't know what significance that has. It doesn't seem to be trying to distance itself from me emotionally, especially because we don't know each other. So I'm a thing that you acknowledge that exists, that you request aid from. But you don't acknowledge me as an individual. But it doesn't seem like you necessarily distinguish as if you care about that. My brain's way too tired to try and figure out what the potential thinking was behind the specific language used there. Let's go kill some shit. So a large open area. Are they going to start spawning out the ground? Or is this just an introductory area? Worms and creatures. There's obviously going to be insects, things flying around. I've already seen little things. And this kind of reminds me of Remnant 1. There's certain jungle areas, which are significantly better than this piece of shit, by the way. I'm getting really annoyed at just how plain and boring this version is. How are you going to release version 2 and it's just, like, at least in what I recall from my experience of playing the game, just worse in, like, every way. Not that I remember much about it, but it just looks like shit compared to the first game. Anyway, this thing with 4 arms, so I'm probably going to encounter those, but is that the Ravager or is that just a regular mob? This thing is probably inconsequential. It's probably just trying to emphasize that this thing exists. It kind of looks like the Ravager wolf entity. That looks kind of strange. I don't think I'm going to see these. This doesn't seem like something that would be hostile to me. But it's a game, so who knows? Logic doesn't have to apply. Is that just a light, or does that have relevance? Maybe it's just a beacon to show me where I'm supposed to go. Like, roughly. Because I can't... Yep. See, I was going to shoot it, and I usually would have. But I thought that since it doesn't even identify it as something to be shot, I could just whack it like a dumbass. That could have killed me. Again, imagine if this was the hardest difficulty and I just lost my character. Yikes. This is also bullshit. Make it clear I can't go over there without looking at the map. That's a cool effect. Alright, so you're ranged. You spawn in groups. What if I let you hit me? Oh, okay. What else do you do? Sorry, your friends are coming up. Yo, I love that. Oh, interesting. Sorry, don't have time to play with you. So this has a strange hitbox. So I shoot in the middle. Iframes. Yep. I kind of wanted to let that thing live more so I could see its moveset. I really wanted to figure out if... I don't know, maybe that was just a random crit. I really like that enemy. Like, that is so different from just all the boring shit that has been spawning so far. Specifically because of that one effect that it just fires towards me. Yo. So they are around, and I can kill it, but it doesn't look hostile. And this thing won't attack it either. Why? So why does the Ravager try to kill this? Presumably the Ravager. What if I shoot? It doesn't scare it off either. Hit me. Do you poison me? Nope. What else do you do? So that little circular move probably would damage me. Do you do anything else? Oh, it doesn't damage me. Just 2 moves? Oh, okay. So you have a delayed ranged attack. What are you?
That was
I wasn't
rough.
going to play around with that. Even though when I hit it, I did a lot of damage. Because I don't know why it's spawning behind me. And it also sounded to me like there was something additionally spawning over there. I wasn't going to get ganked from 2 sides. So it looked like some Reaper. Did I even let it attack? I already don't remember. I just killed it. Didn't seem to drop anything useful. Or as if a mini-boss would. I want to know if that thing will run away. And I don't want to scare it if I move too quickly or if it makes too much sound. Okay, it will just leave. Are you hostile to me? You're just not gonna... I want to know if they drop things. And I doubt there's a karma system in this game, but like, look at this. That's a majestic, peaceful creature. I'm not going to kill it. What would be cool is if there's certain creatures that specifically utilize the sap or whatever the status effect thing is that this employs on me. Goddamn microphone. And then it like heals itself or powers up. I mean, healing itself would really be frustrating. It almost bothers me that there's living things just running around me. But like, look at them, they're adorable. Let me love you. If you love something, let it leave. It'll come back if it wants to. Oh, you've lost nothing. Hello. Oh, it's this thing again. Wait, is it bigger? It's different. Okay. Interesting. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Delay. Come on. I was just looking at the map because I want to make... I don't want to like run into a wall and then be stuck. So the initial ones, wait, do they explode straight away? Some of them seem very... This is just frustrating. Do something. Oh, that damages me. Oh, and it looks like it will get triggered if I run through it, maybe? Can I stop? Yeah, I thought so. Alright. And that's easy to kill as well. Will you just explode, or was I correct? See, if I ran through that just then, I would have assumed that I would definitely be triggering it. It'll be kind of a cool effect. It has a delayed explosion, or if I run through it, it just kind of detects me and explodes. Hello. Seriously, like, let me pet them. Ah, that's so frustrating. I just want to be around those two things. And I love how nothing attacks them. Except the Ravager. Yo, my friend's back. I'm not dealing with you. I'm busy. Is this one a different color? It has armor, interesting. But that's what it was. What else do you do? 1, 2. Okay, delayed again. I pressed X, but it didn't do anything. Alright, delayed. It only does 2. Fuck. I always hate enemies that have delayed attacks. It's like my instinct is to dodge straight away. Just once, interesting. Okay, that's... Right, its effect doesn't... Again, I'm pressing X, but it doesn't do shit. You don't do anything else. Get out of here. Bitch. It's a fun enemy, but it's a simple one. Those delayed attacks, like, if you give me anything that attacks me with a delayed attack, I will struggle. Especially if it can kind of, like, do a delayed attack and then just momentarily pause just to throw me off, even if it always does that systematically at the same time. That just messes with my brain. I can't fight those enemies. Where should I go? Left or right? Right looks like more likely to be a dead end. So let's go explore.
All right, let's do this.
Just this one again. Look at that range though. There's a bridge. This also reminds me of, whoa, a map on Remnant 1. There are certain sections that are very similar to this. Isn't that just iron? Where do I go? They're kind of interesting in if later on sections like these are hidden walls, where I gotta basically like run up to it and whack it. Prune the rot. shots. Teleports. How many? 1, 2. Just 2. What else do you do? Just 2. Where it teleports is predictable by the audio. Is that a special shot? What if I come close? Alright.
Shit!
So I tried to preemptively dodge its shot. I wasn't listening for the audio. My mistake, but you can hear it fire.
Bag's full.
Here they come.
There's a non-hostile over there. Oh, damn. Too many enemies in the boss fight. Cut it out. I want those balls to spawn again. Mistake, like you just spawn a wave while I'm all the way out here, you don't keep spawning things. Now I gotta just like what, stand around in the middle of the boss fight and just look at you. Like I want to check out what those balls do, but not when there's a bunch of other shit attacking me. Why did you just spawn? health thing spawned like here on top of me. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Brother. What is going on? You know what, I'm just gonna run. Like, this is annoying, but this is what I wanted. Relentless pressure in a boss fight. What? Okay, so that thing can grab me even at a distance, but is it telegraphed? Like, obviously, I can see it reaching, but can I predict where it's gonna grab? Yo, that thing has range. That's bullshit. I should... I don't like the fact that it has to rot on me, and I don't want to just die in the middle of a fight. There we go, okay. That wasn't what grabbed me though. Oh, get fucked. Like, why did it grab me? How do I evade? Okay, I didn't have time. Let's just wrap it up. Is it poisoning me? What is this root doing? My health isn't going down, it's actually going up. I don't have time to figure it out. Oh, okay, so it's just a stun effect. Oh no, shit's going on top of me. Okay. I don't have time. Is this gonna kill me? I don't have time for you right now. See, they go with the delayed effect. Even if I know they're coming.
Glad that's over.
Do I have anything? Inventory, traits, what is this? Evade window, bleed in, slow. Suppression, I am not suppressed. These are all random materials. Is this going to consume me, or is it just going to continuously stun me? It doesn't hurt me. And it doesn't seem to be growing. So it's just a nuisance. Okay. But that is really annoying. Brother's just chilling in there. Non-hostile. All that for an egg. Wait, what? What does it think I've got highlighted? Lag. Stop. Ah, fuck it. Clear this shit off me. It's fine. So those balls, they only seem to roll into you. And the only problem that they cause is they stagger you, and there's multiple of them, and they keep coming at you. I don't recall them doing anything else.
This isn't looking good.
Actually, those birds look quite good. That's awesome. Wow. I'm just thinking if there's going to be a boss that kind of spawns out the water. Remnant 1 had one of those. Yeah, anyway, random happy noises. Summon and minions. I can summon things? Brother, I don't know what aura is, but we're gonna get all that aura.
Great, more bad news.
What do you mean this thing is non-hostile? I'm gonna talk to a rock. Cathedral of Omens.